Humble TV, and I am the Humble AG. You're back here again with another Bumba Clat video. You don't know what I say. But yeah, y'all, I missed y'all, so let me do it right. Like, can I get a yeah? Anyway, what's up, y'all? I'm gonna do it like this simply because I was supposed to vlog my trip in Houston. Shout out to the H-Town, Houston stand up, all the Texas. Y'all fuck with Texas. But I was having so much fun. I really ain't even think to pick up the camera and record and all of that. So I'm gonna just give y'all my take on Houston and my experience. So first things first, Houston is a fucking vibe, okay? It's a movie. Work hard, play harder. You know what I'm saying? And that's definitely the type of time we was on. I met up with my dog Des. You know, it's DAD. It's DAD on all social media platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Look up. She actually did my intro sound, so I'm gonna put all her social media in here. We had a fucking time, okay? It was a vibe. Everything was cool. First off, when I want to talk about ambiance, the city of Houston is so beautiful. It's such a vibe out there. Like, we went downtown. We was in a park with it chilling. The Houston area is so beautiful. Like, the people are dope. Like, it's a great place to be. Like, I love it out there. Houston is really a vibe. High key didn't want to come back home. Like, that ass. But yeah, yo, I loved it out there. The ambiance was great. It was a popping. It was a vibe for real. Like, it really was. People is mad cool out there. And not gonna lie, the joints was out. You know what I mean? The joints was out. Hello. In that, like, swimwear. Talk about me. Shimmy. Yeah. But, it was definitely a vibe. Food, top tier. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. I had some good Houston barbecue while I was down there. Texas barbecue is really fire, though. Like, I tried a couple of different barbecue spots that I'm going to put in here. And when I say immaculate, love it, down. Bust it down. Yeah. So the food was definitely highly recommend. Me and the homie, we tried this taco. We tried this taco truck outside the club. Trap tacos. Boy, when I tell you at Liddy McGritty in the city, hello. Some of the best tacos ever in life. Them shits was chef's kiss. So, I'm gonna tag them too. That shit was fire lethal. Swear to God, word to my mother. Definitely was a vibe. Everything was cool. We had some birria egg rolls too from another taco truck. Man, I'm thinking about that shit. That shit got me fucking stuttering and shit. Like, that shit was so good. Had that too. That was really a vibe. What else? The only place where I really had that I didn't like, but that might be because I'm a New Yorker, is we went to this spot to get a slice of pizza, and that shit was ass, bro. Like, that shit was so trash. Like, it really wasn't pizza. It was fucking bread with sauce on it. Because they barely put cheese on there. I don't know if they stayed all the way in the back of the kitchen and threw the cheese and try to, you know what I mean, hit the three from hit a half point. Like, man, they must have been trying to hit a full court shot the way they threw that cheese on there. There was no cheese on there. That shit was ass, bro. That's the only complaint I had about it. That shit was ass. Everything else was fire lethal. That ass. We did get to stop by Galleria Mall. Ayo, not gonna lie. Galleria Mall is one of them top 10 malls. The Galleria. We got out the Uber, and it was a fucking Maybach being valet parked. First of all, y'all, valet parking at a mall? Really? Anyway, bro, we seen the lamb chops was out, you know what I mean? Like, I see, and it was Saturday too. Like, niggas really get dressed and go to the Galleria on Saturdays just to pull their shit out. Like, I noticed that. Because they going out that night. Like, it was really a vibe. Galleria Mall definitely was a vibe. They had some shit. I have seen this pair of New Balances I wanted, bro. Because I was finna kill the game with them. Why they didn't have them shits in my size? So tight. Madder than a bitch. But it was cool though. It was a vibe. They had everything in there from Neiman Marcus to they had all the Gucci, Louis, all of that. Whatever you wanted. Prada. We walked past Lululemon. Get no Gucci out the queen. Put some Lulu on my body. Lululemon. Yeah, it was. We walked past all of that. It was mad stuff. Like that mall was so big, and I'm pretty sure we didn't even see the whole thing. Like that shit was so fire, lethal. But it was a vibe for real. Like real shit. It was really a vibe. Like it was a movie, son. You know what I mean? We got some like little hibachi style Chinese food in the mall too. That was fire too. And niggas ate that shit up. Then came back and ate it up. Ate the rest of it before we went to the club. So, you know, before you drink all that liquor, you got something on your stomach. So that was definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. We hit the dispensary. That was fire. We hit the liquor store out there. That was fire. So we got a bottle of Douce. Bro, why they had the Douce in a case and you have to buzz, like, you know, like at Walmart when you gotta buzz the thing to get assistance? Apparently, Douce is something that motherfuckers steal out there or something like that. Cause like other cognac and shit was on the shelf. You could just pick that shit up. Nah, we want to do. If I wanted to Douce, I gotta wait for somebody to come take it out. And then they didn't even let me carry it to the front. The man carried it to the front and was like, "Yeah, they'll have it up here for you if you're ready." I'm not finna steal it. Like, what the fuck? Just need that. And we tried some Cutwaters. We had the ginger beer. Oh no, what was it? The ginger margarita, whatever it was called. I'm gonna put a picture in here somewhere. It was tight. I see why them Cutwaters got y'all going crazy. I just wish we had found a different flavor, but that shit it hit us, boy. It hit us. Cause we drank them Cutwaters and had a couple of shots of Douce and then went downtown to the park. So that sun liquor. Still a vibe, but no. Yeah, nah, that shit was fire. Now, Houston's nightlife, y'all get a 10 out of 10. 5 stars. Highly recommended. First of all, we went downtown on Washington Ave. Washington Ave is a fucking vibe. It's like 6-7 different bars and / clubs that's on Washington Ave. We went to all of them. We went to a bunch of different ones. We also went to the Third Ward too, and we went into a couple of different spots there. That was fire too. All the spots we went into was really a vibe. Was really it. If I have to pick my top 2 favorite spots that we went into, as far as the clubs go, I'm gonna have to give it to D Bar in the Third Ward. We went there. Shit was fire. Fire lethal. And then I believe it's Cabana is what it was. It's a Spanish club that they got that's on Washington Ave. D Bar is in the Third Ward. Cabana is on Washington Ave. Those were my 2 favorite spots as far as the clubs went. Now, Houston also does really big after hours. So when a club closes at 2 o'clock, after hours open at 2 o'clock. I give it to them. Houston got the best after hours that I've ever been to. I've been to some after hours in some other cities, and I like Houston's after hours. So Texas, I'm going to give y'all props. I'm going to give y'all 10s on the after hours. We was in there, after hours open at 2, closed at 6 or 7, depending on which one you go to. We went to Lounge 2727, and we went to Bad Habits. Personally, we both agreed, me and the homies, we agreed that Lounge 2727 we liked better. Bad Habits was cool, don't get me wrong, because Bad Habits, they had strippers in there. They had a bunch of shit. Like, it was dope, you know what I mean? But Lounge 2727 was definitely, was more lit. Respectfully, was more lit than Bad Habits. So, after hours, I'm going to have to say, for after hours, my favorite was Lounge 2727. Shit was litty McGritty in the city, okay? Yeah. Then, we stayed not too far from the airport. And then where we was at, we was like 20, we was like less than a half an hour away from everything that we wanted to do. So that was fire. We went to so many spots, it wasn't even funny. Like, that shit was good. Yo, we was drinking, it was a good vibe. I don't remember, it might have been Emancipation is where we was at. We got tequila sunrises there. The bartender, I don't know if she thought that because because we said tequila sunrise, and because the first part of that is tequila, that meant we wanted to die. Because shorty poured the liquor in the damn little joint that they, you know, in the measuring thing. She poured it in that. She poured that in there and then still held the bottle over the cup. Why did you even do that? Like, the cup, this was the cup. It was this. If this is this much liquor, and she probably put that much of everything else in there. I was like, oh yeah, we finna feel this. Mind y'all, I told y'all, we bought a bottle, so we was drinking, taking shots before we even left to go to the club. And then we get to the club, and the bartender's all heavy-handed. Another spot that we went to that was pretty cool was 5015. That's cool, but that really gives me more like that was, it's very much 25 and up, like, you know what I mean? That's a real more chill spot. That's more of a like on your grown people, you out trying to chill type situation. Excuse me. Where else did we go? We went to a bunch of different spots. I'm gonna put all the name of all the spots that we went into and rank them. But like I said, I've already told you my favorites. As far as the clubs go, my favorites had to be D-Bar in the 3rd Ward, and I believe it's Cabana is how you say that, on Washington Ave, with my favorite clubs that we went to. And then my favorite after hours goes to Lounge 2727. Like, for a fact, hands down. Now, Washington Ave, when the club lets out, is a fucking vibe. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Washington Ave, when the club lets out at 2, is a vibe. Listen, we standing there waiting to get in the Uber to go to the after hour spot. We stand on Washington Ave, right? And when I tell you, it was so much. The Jones was out. They was wilding. That shit was funny. The Mexicans had their trucks out blocking the street, holding up traffic. The speakers is them beating out the frame. Everybody in the street dancing. We on the court. It's a whole lot. That shit was so fun, yo. Not even gonna lie. And then I will say this. A lot of the Uber drivers we got in Houston, they gave us some really good recommendations of places we need to check before we left and all of that, and things that we gotta eat. The only thing we didn't do that we gotta do next time is we didn't do brunch in Houston. We didn't. That, y'all, is simply because we was so going. Like, get into brunch was not happening. It did not happen. But that's the only thing that we didn't do. That's the only thing we didn't do was do brunch in Houston. Everything else we did. It was a vibe. I had a good time. I'm telling y'all, I will be back because I still have to do brunch in Houston. And there's still a couple other spots that I got recommendations from some people that we met out in Houston that said we got to check out the next time we come back. So it's a vibe. But Dallas is up next. We're doing a full weekend in Dallas. We're doing that soon. So y'all watch out for that, and hopefully I remember to vlog that so y'all can watch and see what happened. But like I said, I'm putting some clips in here in this video so y'all can see what I was on. But let me know, what city is a good city to go see? Like, listen, I like to travel. That's what I'm really on right now. I'm traveling, I'm working, I'm handling my business, I'm living my life. So tell me, like, what is your city? Like, when you think to party, what's your go-to city? And I don't really, like, I lived in Florida, so I know Miami and all of that. But drop in the comments, what city should we go party in? Like, I think that's what we're going to do. That's going to be the next thing that y'all see. We're going to be kicking out those. Tell me, what city should I come party in? I'm in there like swimwear. Lady McGritty in the city. Hello? Ha, let's go. But listen here, I'm going to catch y'all in the next Bumba Clock video. You make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to come kick it with the AG. You already know who it is, and you know the fucking vibes. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. I'm out. This is what it looks like after a successful trip. The last blunt before we go to the airport. Houston owes us nothing. Nothing. Nada. Nothing. Loki don't want to go back home. Loki. Same shit. Oh, shit. Oh, let me shit. Riding. I say, it was a good one.
I had fun.
We was here for a good time, not a long time, but
We might just moving is definite, like that's for sure.
cause this is where it's at, baby.
Coming back, so y'all be ready.